Hi everybody, welcome to the berry class tonight. You would have received your kit this afternoon. You are going to find your Oasis. Take it out of this. Do not keep your tissue to wrap something else in because it's got lots of particles in it. You're going to fill your sink or a bucket of water. And you're just going to drop your Oasis in there. You don't want to push it down because it won't wick all the way through. I'm going to grab our container. Set that aside for the time being. Just move this over here so that you can see. So once it's taken up its water, it turns a darker green, and then it's lighter green where it hasn't taken water up, so you'll see it as it wicks through. It's the slowest part of the class, but it's the most important part of the class. We're almost there. Okay, here we go. Move that aside. Tuck that into our container. Then you're going to grab your candle out and get the plastic off of it. Out. You're just going to put it in, push it into the center. Once you push it in, don't pull it out because then it'll get floppy in there. Okay, so then we are going to take our greens pack. You'll receive 3 greens in here, pine, cedar, and fir. And we're going to work with our fir first. So you need 2 end pieces. You're going to clean it off like that. And you're just going to, like these, some of these are way too big, so you're going to have to cut some of that down. We don't throw anything out, so if you even have little pieces like that, just set them aside and we use those to tuck after. Get these put in there, and then you're going to just work your way around the outside of your bouquet. Got to make sure that you keep cleaning off your little, because you don't want to put that in there. You want to make sure that that's cleaned off. I'm just going to go all the way around. Once you have it sporadically done that way, then you are going to tuck a couple of pieces through the top. Like this. If you end up with a bigger piece like that, that's too big for in your center. So again, you're just going to cut it in half and clean off your edges. Tuck that in there. You definitely don't want to put that in there. Make sure that that's nice and clean. That's going to make a mess of your Oasis. And then even these big pieces at the end, we're just going to cut them up and tuck them in. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just, a lot of times you get a funny shape or a funny size. You're just going to use those last and tuck them in. Okay, so then we are going to move to our pine. And we're just going to, you're going to have little pieces and big pieces. You're just going to sporadically put this through. We don't put lots of pine in our creations. It's very sticky, very messy, and as it dries, it sheds really bad. So we use some of it. We always use it as the middle green, so it kind of holds its shape even if it's really sheddy. So all of the little bits and parts we're going to put in here. Okay, now we're going to move on to our cedar. Again, these pieces are far too big, so you are going to cut them down. And again, you're going to start, I always start kind of at the top and work my way around. kind of up and down, up and down, up and down. You're going to get pieces like this. You're just going to cut them from the stem, clean them off, tuck them in. They make lovely little fillers. And again, we're going to go all the way around with those. Everybody's almost ready for Christmas. If you get a piece like this, again, you can use cedar either way. So if the curve is going down, then you can tuck it in that way so you don't have to fight with it. Okay, tucked in there. Cedar is like the baby's breath of the Christmas greens. Fills everything so nicely. Again, we'll just go all the way around, tucking in here and there. Feels very nice. And that is our completed green step. Okay, so now we are going to move into a messy step. Our greens pack, or our flower pack, not our greens pack, we just finished that one. So we're going to open that up. And you're going to take out your carnations. When they come in, they're very tight. So you're just going to hold it and fluff it. And again, you're just going to measure to your container where you want to see it. And some like to do them in groupings, some like to do them sporadic throughout. This is where you get to decide. Oh, I just broke my carnation, and that does happen. And then we just choose a different spot to put it in. We'll go around the outside. Make sure we have pieces all the way through. Fluffing as we go. No, I like them better up there. Okay, then you're going to take your berries. I'm just gonna trim that off like that. Put that tucked in here. And then you're gonna move to your snowdrifts. And you're gonna take them off of the stem like that. And then you're just going to tuck in and around arrangement. Again, depending on what style you're doing, you might want to do it more in a collection of flowers, or you can do it throughout the body of it. That in here. Just like that. Okay, now we're going to go back to our kit and take out our pine cones. And these are a commodity right now because they're getting harder and harder to find anywhere. So you're just going to tuck them in here and there wherever you think you would like them to be. There's no right or wrong at this step either. And there we have it. Our Christmas Table Center Aviary class. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the class, and talk to you soon.